up front. That's where the game will likely be won or lost in this one.
Great talent, no doubt, on the front lines here. But if for some reason they cancel each other out, then you know where it's going to be decided, in the backcourt with guys about your size, Kevin.
Now, wait a minute. Now let's take a look at the Nuggets opening lineup. The backcourt is Murray and Harris. Craig is the 3 and Millsap the 4. And it's Jokic in at the 5, home in the paint. And so the Denver Nuggets get the first points in the ballgame. Here's James. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Tell you what, if he's within shouting distance of the basket, he's going to get his buckets. You can count on that.
Out to Harris. It's up a 3. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
And it's Rondo with the ball for the Los Angeles Lakers. It's a 3-point game. It's LeBron with the drive. And it's sent back by Jokic. Harris finds Millsap. Basket is good. The assist from Harris.
That's what we call weight room there. I mean, Millsap showing how strong he is finishing through contact.
Now here's LeBron. He's tightly guarded.
Oh! Yes, sir.
That was incredible.
Oh, man.
They play the clock right, then go 2 for 1.
Just got to time it up right.
Jokic passes to Murray. Good on the bucket.
Good concentration by Murray to score it inside.
Just around a minute and a half into the first quarter. Now here's LeBron. He's guarded closely. Takes it into the teeth of the D and converts the layup. LeBron's got 6. Murray against Rondo. Now here's Murray. Defense right on him. Pass to Craig. 6 on the shot clock. Harris outside. Lets it go from deep. Connects from 3-point range. Harris has got his second bucket.
You can tell Gary Harris is thinking of firing that shot even as the pass is coming his way.
And so it's Denver with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the... Well, you see a lot of players who pick up the controller and...
I play 2K all the time. Seriously, when I'm playing...
Always experimenting, always keeping his mind engaged, Greg, with basketball.
And that's who Bron is. He lives, breathes, and eats basketball.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And the Nuggets, guys, what jumps out to you, numbers-wise?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
Yeah, and you know, so many of their hoops came off an assist, which is a good sign of ball movement and sharing that ball.
Caldwell Pope and LeBron fill out the wings. Kyle Kuzma is out there with DeMarcus Cousins, and it's Cook in at the 1. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. There's 1:17 left to play here in the half. LeBron kicks to Cook. From deep 3-point range, that shot misses. Nice D from Porter. Beasley against Cousins. Beasley finds Porter. Over Cook. Here's Grant. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Kyle Kuzma picks one up.
Man, I like his activity level. You think about it, the defense has to resort to fouling him sometimes to prevent him from scoring.
And you see Jeremy Grant on this team, he means so much more than just his stats.
He's a fantastic glue guy, and his teammates talk about how unselfish he is on the floor. Great team player and an even better chemistry guy off the court.
A platoon swap here for the Lakers. And Daniels up top. He's covered by Murray. The 3 from Bradley. Offensive rebound.
Boy, for a 7-footer, he's got really good bounce, does JaVale McGee, and doing a nice job working on the glass there.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Morris, left side. Here's Jokic. Excellent D that time there from McGee.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him. And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
And here is Morris. Here's Jokic. He knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials are getting together. They may want to review this one. And we are not going to halftime just yet. Officials signaling they are going to review the tape.
And they're making sure on this one, even though it may not matter in the grand scheme, but the replay process is faster than ever. You know, why not?
Yeah, the replay center is the call is providing the officials with the necessary footage to make the call. We're seeing what they're seeing with the best possible angles.
And it looks like they got it right this time. No basket. The clock had expired while the ball was still in his hand.
Yeah, and even if they don't show it, I know the refs are proud of themselves after a replay proves them right. They're like...
Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, folks. Ernie Johnson here with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. After 2 quarters, it's Denver out in front. They have the 6-point lead. Kenny, some perspective, please.
I was super impressed with their shot selection. I think that was part of the strategy.
And that's going to do it for us here. The second half.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. It's been quite a game for Gary Harris.
And even with the defense shading towards him on every trip down, he still finds a way to come up big.
Well, we're not surprised by that. No more than what we've come to expect of him. He can adapt and adjust to anything a defense tries to throw at him.
Mark, we're seeing more and more young coaches in the NBA. You think this is a trend? Is it completely circumstantial? What's your view on it?
Well, I think you've got more younger coaches that are capable and able to coach. And the league is quite young, too. I think it's a current trend. But we've seen that before in decades past when it seems the wave of coaches are younger. I think it's more or less kind of the cycle of life that we see across a lot of different industries.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. So on the floor for Denver, Craig is the 3 and Millsap the 4. The backcourt is Murray and Harris. And it's Jokic in at the 5. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, last season the G League tested out an expansion of the clear path rule. And now that expansion is making its way to the NBA. It should discourage those intentional fouls that slow up teams on the fast break. Fans wanted it, and analysts clamored for it. That will allow the amazing athletes in this league more opportunities to show what they can do with the fast break.
You're right, David. A welcome change. Thank you. Here's Craig. No good again that time.
Very surprising that he came away empty there, especially.
Hey! Ooh, wow!
Tell you what, just add that one to the highlight reel. James is truly one of the greatest slam dunkers of all time.
Murray surveying the D. Pass to Jokic for the 3. A rebound by the Lakers. A 3-point spread on the scoreboard. Green left side. LeBron outside. Inside. Here's Rondo. Again, Los Angeles.
If he's one thing, he's efficient in the paint. Rondo really good with the positioning there close to the basket.
And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Los Angeles on top. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the two-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or two when he needs to.
That's right. I mean, that's not his primary duty, but when the situation calls for it, he can do it and does it well.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Davis and Cousins down low at the 4 and the 5. And it's LeBron James, and it's Cook in at the point guard position. That's the Laker 5. Barton, wide open, he fires. Off target from outside.
You know, the ill-advised threes isn't how you want to close the gap. They've got to have better shot selection.
And it's Davis finishing it off.
And they've done some nice work as we've come down the stretch here in the final quarter.
Greg, you can feel the sense of urgency they have to get this thing closed out as soon as possible.
And that one's good, Barton.
Very respectable perimeter game that Will Barton has, fully capable of connecting from there.
James against Barton. James dishes to Davis. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
And the Lakers making a change here. Bradley's check in. Second one is good. Being both at the line. It's a 6-point ball game.
Sensing an opportunity here to increase the lead and capitalizing on it.
Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. Here's Barton. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
Nice job by Barton that time, using the pick and roll. He's somebody that you can depend on to make solid decisions.
Rajon Rondo's checked in for Troy Daniels. The Nuggets also changing it up. Jokic has checked in for Jeremy Grant, and it's Jamal Murray in for Morris. Lakers shooting has been just fantastic, around 65% tonight, getting exactly what they want when they want it.
How about the leaping ability of Davis? Easily gets off the ground to throw it down, and he's a quick jumper and decision maker.
Denver calls timeout. They're down by 6. 52 seconds left in the fourth. And now let's present our Jordan Player of the Game, LeBron James.
And he's just been crushing it from the field tonight, Kevin. Whether it's been on open looks or with the guy draped all over him, he just hadn't missed much. With his percentage in the sky-high range, they've had no choice but to make him their #1 option on every trip.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, guys, I was able to catch what Mike Malone said to his team. He told them, don't look at the scoreboard. It's 0-0. One play at a time. Execute the game plan. That's how we're going to win this game. Kevin is trying to keep him focused.
Thanks, David. Passes to Jokic. Over Davis. And Jokic with the basket on the assist by Murray.
How about the big-time clutch basket from Jokic? No backup in him, despite the major pressure.
And they go to the intentional foul. Good on the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And the second free throw, no good. A tough break there.
And, you know, when you've played over a decade and a half in the league, it's expected that you're going to slow down, but LeBron is still going strong.
Here's Caruso. He's covered by Murray. And so the Lakers take the win. Probably a little closer than they would have liked it, but a win nonetheless.
Yeah, but I really got a sense that the fans gave them that